Hey guys, Gavin here. You haven't seen me in a while, have you? Well, it's just because I've been busy with like life and stuff, so I haven't been able to like make YouTube videos that much or TikToks that much. But today, I decided to come back to YouTube to show you a video of me reviewing Keystone Safari in Grove City, Pennsylvania. So, let's go. So as you can see, we start off through the entrance through the gift shop, just like Living Treasures. We got these giraffe statues right here, which they do have giraffes here, so don't you worry. Got some like advertisements or posters right here. Got some strollers, some wagons, got some wheelchairs over there in case you have babies or if you're disabled. We got some clothes right here. As you can see, we also got things right here, some toys. Over here we got some plushies. As you can see, we got some sword things. A bunch more plushies, so if you want some plushies, it's a pretty good place to look for them. Here we got some like colorful rocks. We got some geodes right here, nice little amethyst geode and a bunch of other stuff like that, and it's pretty cool. A couple little ornaments and knickknacks and stuff like that. We got some of these. The bathrooms are over there, and it's like kind of jewelry, it's lanterns, and a bunch of other things, as you see. And believe it or not, the first animals are here in the gift shop. So we got the curly-haired tarantula. So as you can see, there's the tarantula. Really big, fuzzy spider, of course. I'm not a fan of spiders, but tarantulas are one of the few spiders that I can actually tolerate. And here we got the Madagascar hissing cockroaches, which I don't see in here. They're probably buried under everything, so not really going to take a chance to look at them. So yeah, there's that. Alright, so right here is how you exit the gift shop, and as you can see, we're out here. We got some like safari music playing. Over here is our first exhibit, as you can see. Got some ducks down here. And those swans. Hey, buddy. Big swan right here. It's a mute swan. Really lovely guy. As you can see, we got a bunch of mallards right here. Hey, guys. How are you doing? Bunch of mallards, bunch of males. We got two females, it looks like. Or maybe that's an immature male. Bunch of them right here. It's tons. Sorry for the plane in the background. Alright, so right here is a sign showing you all the areas you could go to, as you can see. There's various, and right here shows the gift shop. And over here is this little platform, which I'll show you. Closer look at the ducks. Bunch of little mallards. I can hear them quacking. They're going. Looks like some of them are sticking their heads in water, probably looking for food. These guys are really cool. I love mallards. Got a bunch of shed swan feathers right there. Hello, Mr. Swan. It's a big swan. Swans are huge in real life. Like, these guys are monsters. And like I said, mute swans, like I said in my Living Treasures video, they are very territorial, very aggressive. So you do not want to find yourself anywhere near mute swans. So yeah, if you ever see a swan in the wild, just admire from a safe distance, because these guys are very dangerous. They're pretty rare here in Pennsylvania, but if you live in like Europe, for instance, you can't escape them. They're everywhere in Europe. So yeah, good luck trying to escape from swans. So as you can see, now we're on this dock right here. We got a little swan down here. Hey, buddy. Hey, dude. Hope you don't mind me filming you. It's a big creature. It's so much bigger on camera it's so much bigger in person than it is on camera, because like this guy is a monster, honestly. Look at this thing. So right here we got the Japanese koi fish, which I don't see any koi fish down here. And you can see we got this little dispenser for some duck feed. And I really hate standing on this because this platform actually wobbles around in the water. So like I always feel like when I'm on this, like the walkway will like detach and it'll like float in the middle of the enclosure, Toby and the Flood style. So it's very scary. Looks like you got this kind of little duck down there. I don't know what species that is, but I don't know, it's cool though. We got a water fountain, we got like a little hut right there, lots of grass for them to chill in. This area has changed a lot. The animals that are here, the waterfowl they have, they usually vary. It's usually very inconsistent, but usually this place like swaps around animals, so we just have duck. Yeah, it's still pretty cool. Now, one of the best parts about Keystone Safari, in my opinion, is that it's like an open world zoo, so you could go like literally anywhere you want. So it's not like Living Treasures where it's like a linear, like one path. Like you could go anywhere that you want. So it doesn't really matter where you go as long as you feel like going that way. So yeah, well, I'll just walk around the zoo, show you all the animals, and yeah. All right, so as you can see, we're entering to our next enclosure. Got some lions in here. I don't see the lions in this area, but they're definitely in here somewhere, so I'll keep my eye out for them. Alright, so this right here is the Barbary lion. So as you can see, they got this really large enclosure, which makes sense because the lions are huge. You got some trees, a little pond right there for them to swim around in, and I found the lions. They're over here, so we'll get a better look at them. African lions, king of the savannah. Alright, so here are the lions. We got a big male and we got a female as well. You see, they're kind of tired. That's just because lions like to sleep just like regular house cats. Now, the thing about Barbary lions is that, wait a minute, aren't these guys extinct? Yes, Barbary lions are actually an extinct lion species, but somehow Keystone Safari actually has them. I think they have like genes from Barbary lions, so they're not actually Barbary lions, but I don't know. It's very confusing. But you can see the male has a very, very large mane, and these guys used to live up in the Atlas Mountains in northern Africa before they were extincted, before they became extinct. So, as you can see, they're very, very luscious, very cool creatures. All right, over here. Got a bunch of tortoises. We got 3 tortoises right here. These guys are huge. Stinks in this area too. So these are Aldabra tortoises. So we got Max, Ruby, and a Wilhelmina. I think that's how you pronounce it, but yeah, these are there's 3 tortoises here. I thought there were 2, but there's 3 of them. So this right here is the tortoises indoor enclosure. We got some straw for them to lay down in. Couple random things and all that, but as you can see, they are outdoors, so yeah. Here it is. This area absolutely stinks. Now these guys are one of the largest tortoise species in the world. The largest is of course the Galapagos tortoise on the Galapagos Islands, but these guys are also gigantic. As you can see, they also have these guys at Pittsburgh, which is where I usually find these guys. But as you can see, they also have them at Keystone. And they are very, very, very big creatures. A couple tortoise apples there, as you can see. Big one right there. They do eat carrots. As you can see. And over here's the other side of the enclosure. You can see there's like a pond for them to drink from. But aside from that, there's nothing really else to say about this area. Another look at the lions. The male's got its tongue out, just staying there. Like the female is licking its paws. It's crazy. Alright, so over there it's like a little concession stand, so you get like snacks or drinks or whatever. And over here we got our next enclosure. As you can see, it's a lemur enclosure. So here we got the ring-tailed lemur. And black-necked swans. Here we have the lemurs. Bunch of lemurs in here. Bunch of little King Julians just hanging out. Got some little climbing frames for them to climb around. Now, ring-tailed lemurs are pretty common animals at zoos and stuff, despite being endangered in the wild. But as you can see, pretty active little creatures. And I think they're pretty cool. They got some pretty creepy looking eyes, but it's so cool. Looks like this one's on the move. There he goes. You can see they got the safari music playing in the background. So yeah, there's that. Over here we got the black-necked swans. These guys are native to South America. As you see, they're pretty big. We got some ostriches over there. Some big ostriches. We'll get to those in a little bit, but as you can see, we got the swan down there. Alright, so over here, they got some camel rides, as you can see. Someone's riding on this camel. Actually, no one's riding on the camel, it's just there. Camel rides. $14 per person? Wow, that's expensive. There's the camels. Some dromedary camels, as you can see, because they're very large. They got one hump on their back. They're just eating some hay. Really, really big creatures, but they're very cute, honestly. I like camels. Alright, so one of the more recent additions to the zoo is this new path that was added, which has some more animals down here. So we'll go down there and see what we got. So over here looks like we got this really large playground area for kids. I guess it's where the camels sleep after they're done for the day. So that's pretty cool. So it seems like this playground is called the Safari Base Camp. Low ropes course. Okay. Alright, so this is our next enclosure. El Tigre. Yeah, there's a tiger down there. This is the Bengal tiger. Meet our tigers. As you can see, there's the tigers' names. So it seems like this white one over here is named Caesar. It's a very interesting name for a tiger, but I'll buy it. See, he's just resting, just like the lions were, but he actually looks awake. So, yeah, there's that. So you got this giant lake for them to swim around in, because tigers like to swim. That's a little fact you probably didn't know. Tigers love swimming. Unlike normal cats, they actually love water, so yeah. So as you can see, we got this little white den for them to sleep in. Here we got a poster showing the anatomy of Bengal tigers and the truth about white tigers. Make sure to pause if you want to read more of the information. So I've looked, I've not seen the orange tigers, but they're definitely somewhere. We got this like little sort of bamboo kiosk right here. It's pretty cool looking. So here's our next animal. We got this sort of like antelope creature. It's very interesting looking. It's got like wildebeest-like horns. Hey buddy, what's up? So these guys are Sichuan Takins. I think that's how you pronounce it. It looks like they're from China. These are Chinese creatures. Makes sense for them to be next to the tigers, since tigers are also from Asia. Hey buddy. Kind of looks like a giant capybara or something. Wow. It's just crunching those rocks. They're a lot bigger in person than I thought they'd be. Like, I don't know, they looked like they'd be the size of a goat. I didn't expect them to be this big. They're huge. Oh, what's going on? What do you guys do? Oh, are they having a wrestling match? No, dude, they're having a wrestling match. Oh my god. No way, that's crazy. They're actually butting heads with each other. Well, they were, but that's so cool. I didn't know they could do that. You guys actually made me catch a really important moment on this video, guys. Thank you very much. That's so cool. Alright, so that's it for this section. Let's go back down a ways, back down this way. Alright, so I was just coming back. Looks like there's a third camel in the camel ride section. Looks like it's a lot lighter in color than the other two. It's like a white in coloration. The other two are brown, so that's pretty interesting. So I got back. We got some zebras over there, so probably see those in a little bit, but as you can see, we're back at the lemurs, so let's continue. So as you can see, this is our next area right here. This is our next enclosure. This is the spotted hyena. Meet our spotted hyenas, Harley and Joker. Pretty fitting names for hyenas. Here they are. Really nice hyena right there. The other one's just laying down, soaking up the sun. See, this one's on the move. My brother's girlfriend absolutely loves hyenas. As you see, these guys are pretty big predators. Don't walk away from me. Don't walk away from me, buddy. Oh, well. Probably just taking a little rest. I mean, it is a hot day, so yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised. Still cool, though. Here's the other hyena, just snoozing away. Just just resting, not doing much. Pretty cute. I like them. I like hyenas. Alright, so right here we got the sulcata tortoise, also known as an African spurred tortoise. There it is. Let's see, it's just munching on grass because tortoises are herbivores. Very scaly, very stumpy looking legs. You see, now these guys are actually pretty common in the pet trade. A lot of people have sulcata tortoises as pets. So as you can see, it's pretty simple. It's pretty easy to see why, because they are herbivores. They're pretty easy to manage, but as you can see, they can get pretty big. These aren't the largest tortoise species in Africa, but they are pretty cool looking. I love tortoises and turtles. Any reptile, I'll instantly love. They're awesome. See, he's just moving along. Looks like he's getting that carrot. Oh, he got the carrot. They're very slow and lumbering, just like all tortoises. Alright, and inside here is the biggest animal that this place has. The giraffe enclosure. Ooh, it smells like a giraffe. It's disgusting. Oh, there's one. Look at that. Got one of the giraffes. Most of them are outside, as you can see, but we got one of the giraffes. Hey, buddy. So cute. Look at that. It's a cute little giraffe. Got a couple signs showing that you can only feed them lettuce. As you can see, we got the reticulated giraffe. And these are the giraffes. Levi, Kiari, and Blue Jeans. Over here we got this like little scale chart showing the height of the giraffe and how tall they could get. As you can tell, this place has a very pungent smell to it because giraffes, obviously, they poop a lot, so of course they have a really nasty smell in here. Hey buddy. So cute. Even the baby giraffes are really tall, like taller than a human. That's very unsettling, but so cute. He's just staring us down. Look at the face. It's just staring us down. It's so funny. So as you can see, we got the female giraffe right here. I think that's Blue Jeans. And over there is the male giraffe being fed. As you can see, yeah, there's the male. That's Levi right there. Now, the way you could tell the male giraffes apart from the female giraffes is that male giraffes have like these nasty looking bumps on their foreheads. So they have those bumps, so when they're like battling with another male, they need to use that to headbutt. So obviously they need those strong heads to protect themselves. And it looks like he's coming over so we could get a better look at him. So that's nice. So here's a better look at the male. See those nasty bumps. Looks like you have acne, bro. Looks like he's got acne. So like I said, one of the things about Keystone is they go in any direction you want. So I'm gonna go down to the left, as you can see, where there's a couple other animals. As you can see, so we got this next animal right here. So this is the white-necked raven. Raven or crow. See, we kind of got like a slingshot in there, so it's kind of like Angry Birds. Glass is a little foggy, but you can see it in there. Now, I did find the raven. It's a little hard to see because of the glare of the glass, but you can see some feathers moving. That's the raven. But, yeah, very hard to see. Here. Now I think you can kind of see it a little bit. You can see the white on the neck. Yeah, you can kind of see it, but not very well. So right here, looks like we got a bunch of animals. We got like a yak of some sort right here. We got some little donkeys, miniature donkeys. We got some guinea fowl right there. We got another camel right here. Big camel. It's a large camel. Very small dromedary camel, but it's still pretty big. Got a whole line of guinea fowl. Hey, I was trying to look at the guinea fowl. Yeah, there's the guinea fowl. Got the yak right here. Hey, buddy. I'm sorry I don't have any food, but yeah. Oh, we got a big guy over here. Got this big hairy guy. I think this probably... Oh, you making some moves for me? Here, move for me. Move for me. Go moo. No? Okay. Got a couple of Highlander cows, it looks like. You got this little guy right here. I'll have to see what species there are. There's tons. You got like some llamas or alpacas over there. We got some more camp. A bunch of animals. Alright, so I accidentally messed up my recording for the previous section because I accidentally clicked the finish button instead of the pause button. So anyway, I'll show you. We got some chickens right here. These are our next animals for Keystone. So we got some chickens, and I think there's pheasants in here, but I could be wrong. Bunch of chickens in here. Alright, so you can see we got the yak, zebu, and Highland cow. Got some alpacas of some sort right here. And here it says dromedary camel. And speaking of the camel, here he is. Big hump. Got a couple camels right here. Got some more chickens and fowl and stuff. We also got Bactrian camels. As you can see, we got the camels right here. A couple donkeys down there. This one's got some really creepy eyes. He looks possessed or something. Bro looks crazy. Crying out his mind. You okay, bro? Over here we got the Kuni pigs. See? Right down here, got some big pigs. This one looks really plump. Oh my god, he's got tusks. He's got huge tusks. Look how big this guy's tusks are. Here, hey, buddy, open your mouth. Look at those tusks. Jesus, those could put a wallop on you. This dude's got udders as well. Wow. Wow, I've seen some intimidating pigs, but these are really intimidating. Wow. So right here we got the barn owl. God, love that stock Wikipedia. You see we got this like old school tractor in here, which makes sense because it's a barn owl, so you might as well put an old tractor in here. Got this ladder right here, a couple of ropes and stuff. Now, I'm not sure if the owls are in here, but they probably are, so I'll come back to you when I see them. Alright, so I found one of the owls. As you can see, it's just chilling up in the support beam. You can see it's sleeping right there because all owls are nocturnal species, so they usually hunt at night. You see, he's just sleeping away. It's really cute, but they make such demonic, freakish sounds from their mouths. It's terrifying, but they're so cute. Look at his little face. Look at his little face. It's so cute. I love it. Alright, so over here is our next enclosure. Got this massive pond right here. Got a little feeding dock right here. Not really, it's just a dock. And this is a bear enclosure, as you can see. So we got the North American black bear. Meet our black bears, Raz and Shirley. Now, I think I do see one of the bears in there. You could barely see it, but inside I could kind of see a tannish looking snout, so I think that's one of the bears. But sucks that it's sleeping right now. Maybe when we come back here, we'll probably get a better look at the bear, so yeah. Alright, so right here we got like a bunch of these antelopes. Not sure what type these are. They could be nilguys or something, but you can see they got like these stripes on them. They're pretty cool looking though. I like these guys. This guy's pretty cool. Got like a very furry cow back here. And there's that. Alright, so I'm actually gonna go back upwards. And I'm gonna go down towards the left that way. So, because there's more animals down there. So let's do that. So as you can see, domestic chicken. Of course, we already looked at the chickens, so don't really need to look at them again, but we can get a better angle of them. Hey, buddy. Got a big rooster right here. Big rooster. Bunch of hens, of course. And over in here, we got like an indoor exhibit. And we got like, oh, sorry. I can't really see too well, but there's like a pheasant of some sort in there. Alright, so the raven is actually on the ground now, so as you can see, we can get a much better look at it. As you can see. It's a very big bird. Ravens are huge in person. It's a giant raven, but it's still cool. Oh! Did the glass just move? I feel like the glass is moving. Oh my god, there's a ghost in here. There's a ghost in this park. I'm out. So right here we got the Uriza black and white colobus monkey. So these are all of the colobus monkeys, as you can see. Lots of them here, 4. And here they are. Got one right there, and we got one just chilling up there. These guys are pretty cool. Colobus are also pretty common species that are found at zoos and stuff. Don't know if they're endangered or not. I'll have to look it up, but you can see pretty cool looking. I like the black and white fur they have. So here we got a couple more signs right here, these arrow signs. So we got 9 subspecies of giraffes. Giraffes of Africa. It's very hard to get these ones in the frame because how tall they are. Some giraffes again. Before we move on to the next animal. Lovely creatures. I love giraffes. This colobus right here is right up to the fence. As you can see right there. He's holding onto the fence with his fingers. Now, an interesting fact about colobus monkeys, these guys don't actually have thumbs. So they have to shape their hands like hooks when they swing from tree to tree. An interesting fact, you probably didn't know about them. See, something. Alright, so right here we got an addax. As you can see, there they are. Kind of looks, it's just like a species of antelope. It's like a white antelope. Kind of reminds you of a kudu though, because it's got like those, like wobbly, like sort of twisty horns. But yeah, they're not. I mean, they are related to kudu. They're in like the antelope family, obviously. But as you can see, they're just resting, not doing much. But yeah. Now it is a partly cloudy day today. However, if you look over here, definitely looks like it might rain soon. So we'll have to hurry this up. So that's unfortunate. All right, so right here we got the keel-billed toucan. I hear them clicking. See, I love these toucans because as you can see, where'd he go? Oh, there he is. I love these toucans because as you can see, they got the bright red, orange, blue, and green bill. They're very brightly colored. These guys' beaks are huge. As you can see, their beak is bigger than their entire skull, which is pretty crazy. I'm sure you're probably thinking of Fruit Loops right now, which I don't blame you because toucans make me think of Fruit Loops too. So, yeah, it's that. Also, toucans, looks like he's purposely shown himself for the side. Thanks, buddy. But yeah, toucans look really weird from the front. I'll just say that. Very impressive bird. Very impressive one. So we're here at another split path, and as you can see, we can go either left or right. I'm gonna go right because there's a dead end. As you see, dinosaur dig site, and over there is a random Easter Island head over there. I don't know what that's doing there. It's just there, staring us down. Alright, so right here we got the emus. Here they are. So you're just chilling. Now, emus are very fast birds. These guys can run up to like 31 miles per hour. And you would not want to see one of these in the wild because they're pretty aggressive in the wild. But obviously they're pretty common in captivity. Some people have them on their farms to chase away vermin and stuff. But most people have them at like animal parks or drive-through safaris. These guys are also in the drive-through section at Keystone, which we're not going to show you today because we're just focusing on the walkthrough. So yeah, just that. But yeah, they're just itching themselves, sitting down, staring at me creepily. That face, nightmares. Alright, so in here we got the East African crowned crane. Not ground crane, what am I saying? Yes, so this enclosure right here is coated from top to bottom with leaves and foliage, so I could not see the cranes anywhere in here. So I'll have to come back and find them once I come back the other way. So right here we got the Eurasian eagle owl. There it is. There's the owl. It's a big owl too. He's just itching himself. Looks like he's winking, it looks like. Or maybe he's got a missing eye, I don't know. Can't believe knocking on the window actually worked. Yeah, these guys are very large owls. We got another one up there in the support beams. just resting. Owls are not. As you can see. Just itching himself. Not doing much, really. Alright, so right over here, we got a bunch of these old dinosaur statues. So, oh, looks like one of the stegosaurs' plates broke off. That's a little unfortunate. But yeah, you can see there's a bunch of little dinosaurs. So we got Velociraptor, Parasaurolophus back there, Pterodactyl, all that. And we got some more over here. Got a giant bone rock. We got a Triceratops. We got a Spinosaurus. No T-Rex though, which is a little weird. I don't know why there's no T-Rex, but oh, this kind of looks like Echo from Jurassic World because of the orange color. But I don't know, it's just a coincidence. All right, so right here we got the ostrich and Grevy's zebra. Here's the difference between the stripes of all the different zebras out there. There's one of the zebras. Oh, it looks like he just sneezed for a second. He's doing something. I don't know what it's doing, but it's doing something. Oh, is he coming over? Oh, he's coming over. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. It's a big zebra. He looks like he has eyebrows. Look at that. It looks like he has eyebrows on his face. That's funny. It's a pretty big zebra. This guy's actually weigh up to 1,000 pounds. Pretty heavy animal right here. Oh, there's the ostrich. There's the ostrich right here, coming over. Now this ostrich right here is a female. And the way you can tell the females apart from the males is that the females have these like sort of dark grayish brown feathers. The males have black, females have brown. So if you ever see a ostrich with brown feathers, then it's a female. As you can see, so this is the female ostrich. She's just looking around, not doing much, but yeah, pretty cool though. Yeah, so like I said, there's a dead end over there, but there's like a sand pit as well. So let's just go back this way. Let's go back down and see what else there is. All right, so I'm going back and I actually found one of the cranes. As you can see, it's got a very crazy looking head, but that's just because, you know, it's called a crown crane. Very impressive. It's just pecking the ground, probably looking for insects to eat. Pretty cool looking. There's another crane in there, as you can see. Pretty cool. Alright, so right here we got the king vulture. Tasha and Bones. Bones is a very fitting name for a vulture. There's one right here. This guy's a big honker right here. It's right up here. You see its bright white eyes. It's bright white. It's very unusual colors for a vulture. Most of them are like brown or black with red heads or black heads, but you can see this guy was completely different. Oh, he's stretching his wing. Look at that wing. It's a big wing right there. Then we got the other one back there. See the glass is a little bit glary, but you can still see it right there. So over here we got the mandrill. Here's the mandrill names. There they are. Got the mandrills right there. These guys are what Rafiki from The Lion King is based on. So here's the small one right there, the big one's over there, so let's go see it. There's the big one right there. Big face. Just sitting there, I don't know why it's there, but it just is. It's cool though. Pretty cool. There's also a chart right there showing you the different gibbon, like the arm lengths between different primates. I can't really show you because of all those kids, but over here, we got some anteaters. Some giant anteaters. Oh, leaf just flew right in front of me. Aw, so cute. So I got a younger one right there. This one's aw, so cute. Parenting bond right there. It's so cute. Got some very long faces. These guys, of course, have these long claws and long tongues so they can search for, you know, all insects like ants and termites. Yeah, this guy's pretty cool. Here's a better look at the primates. So over there we got another look look at the llamas. And over here, got some little baby leopard tortoises. So there's the little leopard tortoises down there. So as you can see they got their name because the shells look like leopard spots. Pretty cool looking, honestly. I really like these guys. So a really small one over there. These guys will grow to be absolutely massive in the future. So don't let the small size fool you. Leopard tortoise. Here's the giant anteater. Here's Hugo and Helga. And yeah, that's them over there. I found out there's actually a third one in here. Pretty cool. I didn't know there's a third one in here. Okay, yeah, it's definitely thundering, so we're gonna have to go into the reindeer barn super fast. Alright, so over here we got this like little climbing section, and there's like a zip line area over there somewhere. So it's like sort of an adventure style thing, as you can see. Alright, so right here we got a bunch of penguins. This is their outdoor exhibit. Penguins, I think you guys might want to go back inside because there's a storm brewing overhead, so you're gonna have to go inside quick. Go into your indoor enclosure. Here's the African penguins. Penguin molting. And this is their indoor exhibit, as you can see. There's a bunch of rocks around here. And I'm assuming it's like much cooler in here than it is outside. But yeah, see. There's that. Yeah, it's starting to storm, so we're gonna have to hurry. So we got the dromedary camel again. So you can see it's the difference between the camels. Where did the sea go? Anyway, here's the camels. These guys have some really creepy eyes, just like the ones from before. Really scary looking eyes. Don't know why they look possessed, but they just do. It's terrifying. Alright, over here we got another concession stand showing some different things. Over here, a couple more alpacas and camels and stuff. Alright, so well, it's about to storm, but I found out that the bear is out now. You can kind of see like a black blob underneath the picnic table. It's one of the bears. Probably Yogi just trying to look for a picnic basket. As you can see, pretty cool. We got a back-trained camel named Becky. Got llama, dromedary camels, Humphrey and Diamond, and mini donkeys. Here's the llama right here. Hey, buddy. Buddy, you might want to go inside. There's a storm brewing overhead. Yeah, you'll have to go in there. There's a storm brewing. You hear the thunder? You gotta go inside, like now. Right here we got like a sort of gold mine section where you can probably look for rocks and stuff. Looks like this is the indoor enclosure for the bears. See, there's one of them sleeping in there. Pretty cool. So right here we got some Nubian goats and some rabbits, but they aren't part of this. There's just regular rabbits. Got some goats. Got the climate frame. I'm trying to rush this as fast as I can because I don't want to get drenched. And over here we got some more llamas. Zip line entrance, safari pavilion, and there's some drive-through trucks right here. So we gotta hurry inside. Thankfully, there's an indoor enclosure right here, the reindeer barn. So let's go inside. Yeah, it's pouring out there, but thankfully we're safe inside. So here we got the llamas again. All of the llamas are in here now because of the rain. This is crazy. I'm so sorry, guys. So sorry you guys have to be stuck in here because it's raining. Oh yeah, it's really pouring now. Oh, that's bad. Well, folks, looks like we're gonna be in here for a while, so yeah. Alright, so here we got some guinea pigs. Hey there, all the guinea pigs. This one's got some red eyes from the looks of it. Much different colors. Just little hotels and stuff for them to run around in. When I think of guinea pigs, I just think about one South Park episode where the town gets overrun by giant guinea pigs. That episode was amazing. So cute. These giant hamsters, that's what they are, just giant hamsters. Got some more llamas in here. Alright, so right here we got the two-toed sloth right here. Alright, so we actually found the sloth right here. As you can see, it's just chilling there.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's probably that.
See it sleeping? Now, two-toed sloths are nocturnal, so these guys also sleep during the day. You see, they got this long, naked nose. Very hairy looking, as you can see. It's cute though. Very cute sloth. And the other one is right up here on top of this sloth. It kind of looks like a porcupine from this angle. Alright, so right in here we got some reindeers. See, they got some harnesses on. The poor reindeer are stuck in here as well. This poor reindeer. I'm sorry, guys. They're just running all around. They're freaked out. I'm sorry. Well, this is a unique experience that I never thought I'd ever record. Here we got another reindeer being fed some carrots. Poor thing. Poor thing. He's just being terrified of the wind and rain. Got the baby right here. Sorry if you can barely hear me. There's so much noise happening right now. You can probably barely hear me, but that's how it is. So right here we have a guanaco cria named Guava. That's an interesting name. Here he is. Baby guanaco. He's scared. Poor thing. Alright, looks like the rain is dying down a little bit, but it's probably going to go back again. So it's a little nerve-wracking. Here's a sign for the reindeer, as you can see. Alright, well, since it's raining, we're probably going to be in here for a while, so I'm going to cut this part of the video here, and I'll see you guys when we come back out, so see you later. I forgot to mention, right here we got a Great Pyrenees, whose name is Buck. Here he is. That's a big dog. Here he is. Buck! Buck! Hi, buddy! He's a big boy. It's a big boy. Look how big he is. Yeah, he's fluffy. It's basically a polar bear, let's be honest. This is basically just a polar bear, but in a dog's body. A dog in a polar bear's body. It's cute, though. It's cute. He's not showing his face. He's a little shy. Maybe he's a little nervous of the storm. I know, buddy. I know. I'm sorry. Alright, so everything cooled down just a little bit, but everything is soaking wet now, so yeah, we're gonna have to continue the rest of this in a wet environment. So right here we got a white-naped crane. So as you can see, this is their enclosure. We got a bunch of duckweed in here. I think I see it over there, but like, you can barely see it. I see a bit of feathers moving, but that could be the crane, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it's the crane. It's just over there. Probably hiding from the rain, just like all of us, so yeah, there's that. Alright, so right here we got a bird chart showing your wingspan between all the birds that live here in Pennsylvania. Over here, got a couple baby goats and some adult goats. Must have been hiding from the storm. All of them are hiding in here. Poor things. The babies are out though, playing in the wet environments. It's pretty cute. Aww. Baby goats are like the cutest thing ever. Alright, so over here we got the Nigerian dwarf goats. So it looks like you can enter this enclosure with the goats. As you can see, the goats are just hanging out there because of the rain, but yeah, there's that. So here we got the bat-eared fox. Here they are. Now this area right here stinks like a skunk. This area stinks like a skunk because foxes have like a sort of mustelid type smell to them, even though they're not related to skunks. You see, these guys are really tiny. So they're called bat-eared foxes because they got these giant ears so you can hear things better at night. Very cute. They're very tiny as well. A lot tinier than I thought they'd be. But they're very small. Very cute too. I like these little guys. Look at their little faces. It's cute. Alright, so right here is this sort of alternate path where, as you can see, cross over the lion and the bear enclosure. As you can see, it looks like the bear is out now, so we can probably get a better look at it. Here's the bear. This guy's a big bear. Despite it being big, The black bear is actually the smallest bear species in North America. You see they got this distinct tan nostril area right here. Tan snout, I mean. This guy's huge. Look at that. Look at those feet. That feet, those feet could destroy you. This whole animal could destroy you. These guys are very dangerous, especially with how big they are. So you gotta watch out for bears in the wild. Make sure you always carry bear spray with you. So it's a big bear. Looks like the hyena went up here too. Hey buddy. Whoa, I just saw its teeth. So cute. Look at this little guy. This cute little hyena. Not really little, it's kind of big, but not as big as the bear. Two predators side by side from each other. That's really interesting. For some bizarre reason, there's an emu inside of the duck enclosure. I don't know why, but he just is. Emu, what are you doing in there? It's so weird. Why of all places is there an emu here? I don't know, and I probably never want to know. Anyway, we got some more Nigerian dwarfs, as you can see. Bunch of little goats. Hey guys. Are you okay after the storm? Did that storm scare you guys? Say bah if it scared you. No? Okay. Alright then. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Better look at the emu here. Hey emu, I have 5 questions for you. Why are you here inside of the duck enclosure? Can you explain to me why you're in the duck enclosure? It's so cute. It looks like a juvenile emu too, so it's not very big. So it's probably like an emu chick. I don't know. I'm just speculating, honestly. You can see the ducks over there and all that. Alright, so here we got the common eland. Hey buddy, what's up? You see this guy? Looks pretty cool. Wow, this is a big eland. You're pretty big, my guy. He's got these big horns. Got some very thin white stripes, just like many African antelope species have, as you can see. Hey, buddy. I'm sorry I don't have food for you. I could give you pets, but I don't think they allow me to. What are you looking for? Looking for food? Sorry, buddy. I don't have food. I don't have food with me. Oh, you got his horns. You got your horns stuck inside of the fence, you silly. What are you doing? Trying to get your horns through the fence? What are you doing? These guys are crazy. Hey, see you later. Alright, right here we got the Rex rabbit. Got a big one right here. Big Chungus rabbit. Sorry I made Big Chungus relevant again, but that's a big one. It looks like a giant cotton ball. Wow. It's a fluffy one. We got another one back there. Looks like they made this area open because I think it originally used to be closed. So it looks like there's another one in there. It used to be fully encased behind glass, but now this enclosure only has a little bit of glass at the bottom. So cool though. Big rabbits. I really don't like the fact that swans have black feet and black legs. It looks so wrong compared to their design. Like I don't know. They shouldn't have black legs, but they do, and it looks so wrong. It doesn't match the bright orange bill that they have. But that's just me. See them just hanging out, having the best life. All that. All right, and right here I saved the best area for last. Got the butterfly garden. So as you can see, there's a couple signs showing you some of the rules of this place. If you get inside, ooh, the doors are wet. See, we got butterfly barn. Looks like there's a couple butterflies actually, so that's nice. So here are the types of butterflies that you can find here. Looks like we got swallowtail right there. We got a bunch of monarchs. Oh, there's some giant swallowtails right there. Not as big as I thought it would be, but still nice size. Oh, some cocoons right there, hatching into butterflies. That's cool. And as you can see, we got just a bunch of butterflies and all that nonsense. Not nonsense, but you know, all this. Got a bunch of flowers for them to fly on. A bunch more of them. Got a monarch. Oh, a couple monarchs hanging out on the flowers right here. Look at it opening its wings. So cool. Such a cool insect. Butterflies are awesome. Another swallowtail right here, as you can see, just hanging out. A couple like little statues of animals that I think would light up at night. Those butterflies of the United States. And these are the little nectar sticks that they give you, so the butterflies, you know, come up close to you. Butterfly stick return, as you can see. So this return is where you return the sticks. And let's leave. So we got a couple butterfly themed benches to sit down on. And now we're back at the swans and ducks, as you can see. So that was Keystone Safari. Alright everybody, and that was Keystone Safari. Now, this place is really fun in my opinion. If you live near in Pennsylvania, I highly recommend that you go to this place in Grove City. It's awesome, and there's tons of awesome animals here. I did unfortunately find myself in the middle of a storm, but I am fine, so I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.